athletes are these? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
To the President's Cup, Sknfa President's Cup here at St. Peter's Technical Center. It's Rams Village Superstars. They are taking on SL Hosford St. Paul's United, defending champions. These teams fought valiantly in the finals just recently. St. Paul's, the team coming out on top. Well, Ramsey Superstars definitely would be having other ideas, as they would have gotten back a player of much high repute, their goalkeeper in Jelani Archibald. But here is St. Paul's looking to get an attack to Kalanji. Kalanji playing forward for Kito Freeman. Questions have been asked about him being on side. Defenders with their hand up. He goes into the area now, and a strong tackle by Keynes, putting that one out. For the first corner of the evening. Into the second minute we are. It's just gotten underway here at the technical center. Still awaiting team sheets for this one. But it's the first corner of the evening. Swung in, near post. Archibald partially cleared. And that one will go out for another corner. Trying to get, well, he got a hand onto it, Archibald, but it wasn't a strong one. And bounced off of Keynes, it appeared, for the second corner of the evening. This one is going to be taken by Kalanji. You see Keynes making an advance on the top of the area. That one would curl out. Very poor corner taken there by Kalanji Clark. It's the President's Cup. Some Ramsville superstars would not have fared really well against St. Paul's over the last 4 encounters. The last 2 they didn't score a goal. And definitely want to make amends here this evening. Controlled, taken over by Tyrone Hanley, trying to advance the play and going out for a throw in. Throw taken, looking for control by leader going back to Petres. Playing around in defense there. Thomas now on the left side, playing it down for Creek. Thomas, as he cuts on to inside, looking to square that one. Not out of danger yet. Keynes hammers it for a throw-in. Tyrone coming upfield. Thomas going down the left side. And that one going out into touch in favor of St. Paul's. They're going to have the throw in. Early days yet. Here is Freeman. We're into the 5th minute of play. Not a shot on target yet for either team. Still trying to organize themselves and gain control. But Ramsville superstars would feel with Archibald in goal, they're a lot more secure at the back. Fleming, Dennis, looking for support. Finds it in Burnham. He cuts on the inside. Looking for movement from Jivor Amri. He picks it up, takes it down. Floating forward with Burnham. This could be dangerous. Can he get a cross in? He's still going and does a bit too much and it goes out of play. Should have put that one into the area. There was movement from Wilkes and also from Amory, and he chose to take an extra touch and going out for a goal kick. St. Paul's playing out from back with Petres, giving it away, intercepted there by Hanley. Hanley to Amri. Amri turns, still dribbling, still going. He's dispossessed, and there is an infringement. And free kick, probably some 22 yards out on the left side. Standing over it is Tiran Hanley. It's Tiran. Players queuing up on the far side of the area. Is he going to go directly to goal? It's a two-man wall being erected. Whistle goes. He clips it. Looking for the head of Wilkes and finds it. And that one rolls safely into the arms of the goalkeeper, but it seems like Fleming was in an offside position. I would say a very good delivery there by Handy. I found who he was looking for in Wilkes, but didn't get the power on it that he was looking for. Into the 8th minute of play. It's still 0-0 if you're just joining this coverage here. St. Paul's, SL Hosford St. Paul's United in black. Rams Village Superstars, they're playing in white. It's Dennis Fleming playing out to Tiran. And Tiran goes back to Keynes. Keynes hitting it long. Petrez not handling it well. Can Amri get ahead of him? He manages to get it back to the goalkeeper. And now he can get it clear. A bit of nervy moments there in the back for St. Paul's, with Petrez not clearing his lines properly. Out onto the left side for another throw-in to St. Paul's. Kalonji asks to take it back. It's a free kick. What can he do with this one? Number of players queuing up on the back. Cleared partially. Tiran helps it forward. Taken forward further here. Good movement here by Kaja Burnham. Squared in, and Amri with a bit of a nifty touch. And the cross came in this time from Burnham, and it was helped on by Amri. But a touch taken there by Petrez for a corner. First corner for Rams Village Superstars, and they're looking good on attack. Good fluid movement forward on that occasion. Very quick, just a couple of touches to get it into the St. Paul's area. The corner taken, an outswinger. Wilkes going up for it, getting ahead on it, and was looking for another touch by Burnham, but unable to get onto the end of that one. And Village looking dangerous very early here. We're into the 10th minute of play. It's still 0-0. Anthony Keynes playing right defense for St. Paul's this evening. Clark Malik jumping for that one, battling with Fleming, and it's going to go against Fleming as Malik goes down. Thomas down the left side, speeding away. Called back by the official. St. Paul's playing with no Nikwan Phipps tonight. We have Malik Clark down the right side and Carrick Thomas down the left. Two very quick players. They're going to be using pace. Anthony Keynes playing right back. He's more of a left footer, but in the left defense position. Just so. Rogers Again, that one taken away from St. Paul's. Amory finding Burnham down the left side. Going into the area now. A bit of a heavy touch. Can he get a straight across? He does so now. But good goalkeeping there. Amory would think to himself that he could have done better and put that one away. The goalkeeper got there before him. Shouldn't have, in my view. And a chance goes a begging here for Rams Village Superstars. But they have looked good on attack. And they have been very fluid, very quick. But here comes St. Paul's. Keto Freeman on the ball. Hitting it. Looking to find good defense there by Rogers. He was looking to find the movement from Malik Clark. But again down this side comes Rams Village Superstars. They're bearing down this left side and with good success. Here is Wilkes breaking forward now. A good defense, would it be called, by Thomas, or was it an infringement? The whistle didn't go. But here comes Thomas for St. Paul's. Finds Thomas. Darren Thomas finding Karik. And they continue to go. Here comes Darren. Can he get a cross in? It's cleared by Rams Village Superstars. So good intensity here from both teams. End-to-end stuff, but I think Rams Village Superstars with the better opportunities so far. Cross coming in for St. Paul's. Malik Clark getting ahead onto it, but will not do any damage. Calmly collected by Jelani Archibald. Poor clearance by Jelani, finding Malik, nonetheless getting away with it. Keynes pushing it forward for Rogers. Rogers, he's going to clear. Both players, Keynes, Anthony Keynes and Rogers for Rams Village Superstars. Keynes playing in right defense, more of a left-footed player, and Rogers playing in left defense, and he's more of a right-footed player. Clark to Clark, finding Freeman. It's going to be cleared by Naeem. Goes back to the goalkeeper in Archibald. And Archibald decked with lots of experience. Captain for the national team as well. Amory gets onto the ball in midfield, goes back to Naeem. Poor pass, intercepted by Leader. Goes to Thomas. Thomas helps it forward for Kalonji Clark. And was he taking a shot or that was just a powerful cross? We would never know. But it goes out for throwing in the attacking third. Darren Thomas, he comes forward to take this throw in. And it's taken away from him by Wilkes. Wilkes finds Amory, dispossessed by Leader. Tyrone Hanley. Is he going to look wide? Goes down the middle. And a bit too heavy a touch. As Samani Williams unable to keep up with that one. Still without a team sheet. And we are some 15 minutes in. Malik Clark, Keynes, tries to play the 1-2. St. Paul's with it now. Leader. Goalkeeper coming under pressure and just gifting it away. Well, Village in the ascendancy here. Tyrone Handy, good touch to Javon Amory. And cleared onto the top of the box. And closed down there by St. Paul's. Here is Freeman. Freeman goes back to Kalonji. Helps it forward. Lots of running for Rogers. But he calmly goes back to Jelani Archibald, who returns the pass. Good passing here by Rams Village in defense. Calmly getting out. Crowded out here, still with it. Burnham down the left side with acres of space. Now cutting onto the area. And would that go out? He gets the cross in. Not cleared well. Tyrone Hanley teeing up one. He's closed down. Thomas finds Kalonji Clark. Looking for some support. And not a good pass to Darren Thomas. And a strong clearance by Keynes. May have hurt himself in the process. Still 0-0 in the 16th minute of play. Both teams looking for that opening goal. Dennis Fleming comes to Rogers. Back to Fleming. Turan. Calm figure in central midfield as ever. Dispossessed. Kalonji Clark comes onto it now. Malik making the run down the right side. But comes back. Here is Thomas. Well, that one, it's an infringement on Thomas, and he receives a yellow card also. And to the displeasure of some of the St. Paul's fans, nonetheless, first yellow card of the evening. Well, free kick taken there by Keynes. It's Dennis Fleming playing into the feet of Amory. He's crowded out, still getting away from all that traffic. Strong challenge by Anthony Keynes, and there is an infringement. Amory comes back to Rogers. Rogers to Fleming. Has Keynes in support, and it's going to go long. This is going to be an overhit pass. Going to be shielded out by Darren Thomas, and a bit of a body check down there by Wilkes. And Wilkes is going to receive a yellow card as well. That one wasn't a good challenge by any means. Of a body check, pulling down Thomas, and he receives a card. So yellow card's going to Kareek Thomas and Joseph Wilkes. And we are into the 19th minute of play. It's still 0-0. Ball played forward for Javor, unable to control. Leader, Javor, finds Thomas, comes back to the number 3 in Jackiel Leader. Finds Kishore Phillip to Javor Leader, and St. Paul's work their way out of the trouble. Darren Thomas down the left side, the left back. He's cutting, finds Clark to Thomas. Can he get a cross in? He gets one in, but it's partially cleared by Keynes. Comes to Malik Clark. He's looking for the return pass, intercepted by Fleming. Good work and cleared by Rogers. Rogers has proven to be one of those players seemingly can do pretty much anything on a football field. Found himself in goal for Village during the playoffs and did an awesome job for them. Here comes Thomas again. Malik, sorry, get across, finding Thomas, and they made that switch, and Thomas with it. And has Rogers in attendance, trying to get on. Can he get off a shot? He does so. And a powerful shot taken, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. Felt that the goalkeeper, Archibald, got a hand onto it, but it went out for a goal kick. Got around Rogers slightly, and with just enough space, hammered it, but wasn't on target. So still 0-0 in the 21st minute of play. President's Cup here at the Technical Center, St. Paul's versus Village. A repeat of the finals just recently played. And Amory controlling, giving it away slightly, but Tyran Hanley takes over, looking for the pass. Get Burnham with a beautiful touch, trying to play it to Wilkes, but he had the space, could have gone a little more, but chose for the pass, but overhit it, and Wilkes and him were not on the same page. Cleared. Touched by Amory again into space. Can he close down by Petrus as he took the shot? Should he have taken that earlier? But again, Amory getting into space and exploiting the defense there of St. Paul's, getting the shot off. Good, excellent defense by Petrus Williams. Well, another corner for Rams Village Superstars. It's going to be clipped just about the penalty area. St. Paul's getting it cleared. Coming away with it is Freeman. Speeding down the right side is Thomas. He gets the pass, doesn't control well. Naeem is able to deal with him. Thomas gets the pass back and closed down by Fleming. It's going to go out for a throw-in. If I'm to be honest, I think Rams Village Superstars, they have had the better of the opportunities, not putting them away. This one hit into the area. It's going to be cleared by Raheem Rogers, controlled by Amory, and a bit of a heavy touch allowed Thomas to clear. Javor getting this one wide to Malik Clark on the left side. Started on the right, heavy pass into... Well, this one is going to be hammered long by Raheem Rogers, not taking any chances. Uzal Hodge controls outside the box with his head, showing his skill. Here's Kishore Phillip, clipping that one forward for Freeman, who's finding himself in an offside position. 24th minute of play. Still, we have yet to have seen one hit the back of the net. Rams Village Superstars, Trujivar, he's had a couple of opportunities. Had a one-on-one situation almost, and it was closed down. Could have taken the shot just a touch earlier. Burnell Hobson would have come from Old Road. He's playing in midfield with Tyran. So new look across varying parts of the field. Intercepted here by Carrick Thomas. Jackie a leader with it. Looking to return the pass. Gets under the foot of Burnham. Coming onto it is Kalonji. Returning that pass. Is it going to be too heavy a touch? And Jelani Archibald is able to keep it in play, preventing any opportunity of a corner. Oh, we're going to have a corner here. Would have held the ball too long, and corner given. Archibald. That's one of those rules taking effect. I think it's 8 seconds, 6 seconds he has with the ball. In swinger, taken, cleared by Hobson. Leader, returning the header. Malik Clark finds Freeman. Clark comes onto it. Finds Kalonji. Closed down by two defenders. And now Wilkes can get it cleared. He does so. But Petrus, Tyran Hanley gets it back. He's looking wide for Keisha Burnham. And Anthony Keynes misses. Nonetheless, will go harmlessly out for a throw. Have a player down in Keynes. in the Village box. And he's going to receive some attention. Both teams using the opportunity now to have a word. As I said, I think Village missing a couple of good opportunities to go ahead. And knowing how dangerous St. Paul's can be, they would want to take their opportunities when they are presented. And at the moment, it's still 0-0. And Kane's limping around. Not sure if he'll be able to continue. Still hobbling. Into the 27th minute of play. And Petres gets the play started. Jackie, leader, goes wide to Darren Thomas on the left side. Javor, leader. Heart of the St. Paul's midfield, Jackie and Javor, leader. And they are the two who prevents lots of balls from getting to the defense. Freeman. Anthony Keynes playing to Carrie Thomas. Kalonji trying to hit that one across field for his brother Malik. Brings it under control to Javor, leader. Oh, he gives it away. Dennis Fleming comes away with it. Powering his way forward. Intercepted. Here comes Kalonji. To Malik. Back to Kalonji. Was lining up something and on the back post. A good stop there by Jelani. It was Karik Thomas who got his foot onto it. But it was a good save by Jelani Archibald. I thought the play was pretty much dead, but Karik kept it alive and got a shot off. Good opportunity there for St. Paul's, but I would say equally good goalkeeping by Jelani Archibald. Thomas. Keynes to Kalonji. Back to Keynes. He goes long for Karik. Fleming. Samani. Clipped forward but cleared by Keynes. Over the head of... Well, it's cleared again by Rogers. Taken down beautifully here by Tiran and Skill. Loving it. Good control by Wilkes. Turning. It's not going to get around Thomas, but his foul is going to be called on Darren Thomas there. Up to the amusement of the St. Paul's fans, but you see a replay of the chance, but good closing down there by Jelani. Was quick off his line, read that play beautifully, and was able to stop what could have been a possible goal. And a big right hand really by Jelani. But here is Dennis Fleming for Village to Javor Amri. And he would want to regain that form he had just about the closing moments of the regular season games. He was on fire. About 5 goals in 3 games. But here is Malik Clark on the left side, looking for Kalonji. Kalonji on the left side of the area in the attacking third. Goes back to Malik. He's going to be thinking about a cross. He cuts on the inside. Bit of a heavy touch. And it's going to go away from him. But he's still battling for it. Goes to Kalonji. Definitely a cross taken here. Too hard. Comes to Karik Thomas. On the top of the area. To Keto Freeman. Can he keep it in play? No. It's going to go out for a goal kick. St. Paul's with a good play around the box, but not getting the space to get a clear shot off. But good movement by Malik Clark and Karik, both very quick players down the wing, and that's how St. Paul's are thinking about how they're going to be breaking down Rams Village Superstars. But Village, on the other hand, they have been getting through the defenses of St. Paul's early in the half. Chukeja Burnham on the left side, he's been getting around Anthony Keynes, and for some reason they have moved away from it. But here's Freeman with a loose ball, but he's closed down. Village can't be messy with it in midfield. He's going to pounce on it, and they are aware of this. You must be tidy, you must be clean, otherwise you're going to have him get away free. Chifa Amri very deep in defense. You want him higher up the pitch though. Here is Wilkes. Wilkes looking for one of Burnham, and that's going to be dealt with by Kishore Phillip. Malik Clark allows it to run down the left side. Good movement, gets around Naeem Gillard momentarily, but he tracks back well and is able to win that one. It's kept in play. Gillard dispossesses. And that's a tough challenge from behind. And he's going to see a yellow card, most certainly. Not a good challenge by Malik. And probably a bit of frustration losing that ball to Naeem. But it was a poor challenge nonetheless, and appropriately awarded a yellow card for his troubles. So it's 0-0 still in the 33rd minute of play. We've had a number of chances by both teams, and again I think Rams Village Superstars getting the better of the chances, and they were unable to score. Likewise, St. Paul's are able to score. But here is Jivar Amri, and again, I still feel he's playing a bit too deep. We want to get him closer to the goal, but Wilkes is down. Well, 34th minute of play. 0-0. President's Cup. Winner takes all here this evening. Rams Village Superstars against SL Oxford St. Paul's United. As expected, a tight encounter. These sorts of games can be determined on one opportunity or two. Here is Raheem Rogers down the left side, finding Burnham. Just thought about allowing it to run, but Anthony Keynes was equal to the task and getting it out of touch. Ball played forward. Keynes is going to try to shield it out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick. No harm done. Play starts with Kishore Phillip. Javar. Finding Malik. Darren Thomas. Also good defending there by Naeem Gillard. Throw taken. And it rolls harmlessly to Jelani Archibald. Still on the 10 minutes to go in this half. Hammered long. Burnham. And that's going to go straight into the hands of Uzal Hodge. Malik Clark looking to get it to Darren Thomas with some space. gets up to it. Looking to get around Gillard, but gets the help from Malik Clark. Clips this one, changes the play to Carrick Thomas. Allows it to bounce very heavily. Strong challenge on Burnham. And nonetheless, there's no whistle. Deemed clean. Village finding Wilkes on the top. Cutting on the inside is Joseph Wilkes. Gonna look to return that to Amory. St. Paul's with a throw-in. It's 0-0. Petrus Williams. New look peering at the back. Williams and Philip. Here's Kalonji. Getting that one through, but he's in an offside position is Freeman. He went just too early. But Jelani was very quick off his line to stop the run of Freeman. So it's both teams still looking for the opening goal. Who's gonna get it? We wait to see. Village, we have wasted some good opportunities early. I was just mentioning a different central defensive pairing in Petrus Williams and Kishore Phillip. We're not seeing Ordell or Gerard Williams, both who would have been in defense during the course of the finals. A very different pairing, but been effective thus far. Samani Williams touching it forward. He got clipped there by Kalonji. Dennis Fleming to Burnham. He finds Amory. Back to Fleming. Up the pitch. Jivar Amory with some space. Into the area he goes. Looks to square it. And it's cleared by Kishore Phillip. It was good play again by Rams Village Superstars. Probably should have kept the pressure on, but deciding to play around in the back. I would have opted to try and get the ball back up into the area. Amory trying a one touch. He had some space. Probably could have carried the ball there. Raheem to Burnham. Looking to get around Keynes, and he does so again. Had a lot of success early on in the first half, and not a good cross. Just a better delivery. Could have exploited the defense for St. Paul's there. Nonetheless, Jafar giving it away. Some pressure now here by Village. With some possession. Amory. Giving it away to Freeman. And a foul by Fleming. Free kick for St. Paul's. Petrus goes wide to Keynes. Finds Carrick Thomas. Acres of space. Tries to get across in. Controlled by Naim Gillard. Calmly rolls it out to Hanley, who has lots of time on the ball. And a bit of a body check there. And there is no whistle on Wilkes. Have to be stronger on the ball. Probably is the indication from the official. Here is Philip. Clipping that one forward to Kalonji. Chest pass to Malik. Keeps it in play, but Naeem has recovered, and Thomas is going to take the course now. Bernal Hapsel heading that one out. Getting onto it is Jackiel. And there is a foul on Jackiel Leader. Too physical there on Amory. Would have struck him in the face as well. And spotted by The official Reggie. Here is Amory. Trying to find Burnham. Burnham hustles that one, but it's going to be out for a throw-in. Leader. Williams. He's playing it around in defense. Philip finds Clark. Darren Thomas. A bit too heavy. And that one goes out for... I thought it was too heavy, but it was played out for a corner to Rams Village Superstars. In swinger, it's cleared by Wilkes. Strong header there. Malik Clark. St. Paul's just taking their time into the 43rd minute we are. Closing moments of the first half. It'll be interesting to see how much time will be added. This one is going to be played long. And Keynes, the good header back to Uzal Hodge. Leader, Jackiel. Plays it long. Forward for Kalonji. In some space down the left side. Now being closed down by Naeem. Comes back to Keetoy. He's touching it around. St. Paul's looking to set up this attack. Kalonji Clark advancing. Comes back to Jackiel, leader. Wide to Anthony Keynes. Controls to Javor. Wide to Malik. Good movement of the ball by St. Paul's. Can they profit from this? Clark to Clark. Malik now into the area. Takes a strong shot. And Keetoy, if you remember the beautiful save by Jelani Archibald. Whoa! That one was destined for the back of the net. But he was agile and swift and got a strong left hand onto it and kept that one out beautifully. St. Paul's thought they had gone ahead. But saved by Jelani. Good left hand on it. Keetoy Freeman, the man who got the opportunity and who you would want to, but Jelani was much too good on that occasion. We're into the 44th minute of play. Still 0-0. St. Paul's with a golden opportunity, but the door was closed by Jelani. It's Amory. Rogers. Back to Amory. Wilkes trying to control. Cleared by Philip. Clark bringing that one down. Gonna try to get away from Gillard, but good tackle. Strong defense. He stayed down. Fallen awkwardly as well. The moment you see an opposing team calling for the medic, you know that it might be a bit serious. It made that tackle and may have just struck his head on the ground and need immediate attention. It might have been the knee of Clark that struck him. And you can only hope that he's okay. An indication of 6 minutes minimum been added to the first half. 6 minutes. And Naeem has stayed down and the stretcher is now being called onto the field. Naeem Gillard still receiving some attention. Still 0-0 here. Just to look at that save by Jelani again. It was a good reflex action. Got a strong left hand onto it to keep Freeman out. And Naeem Gillard has stayed down. And what I suspect is a head injury. And still receiving some attention. And I can only hope that he is okay. Stretcher has been called on. And also 6 minutes of extra time. 6 minutes has been added, a minimum of 6 minutes to the first half, as Naeem Gillard is now being stretchered off. That means that there more than likely would have to be a change made by Rams Village Superstars to replace him. More importantly, we trust and hope that he is going to be okay. Concerns by Village players for their right defender, Naeem Gillard, as he is being stretchered off. It's 0-0 here as clock ticks away. Perhaps some 3 minutes thus far off. The 6 minutes would have gone, so there might be a bit more added. The Village playing with a man down as Naeem is off waiting for his replacement. Here is Anthony Keynes. Would want to make that change soonest though. Thomas on the right side, playing this one into Freeman. Controls on the chest, turning between 3-4 defenders. Get it back to Thomas. He's going to look to square this one across, but dealt with by Fleming. Up in the air it goes as Archibald collects and stays down. They've gotten a touch. Looks like he's going to be okay. Change is made. It's about to be made. Now the substitution, and that's going to be the number 44 in Jermaine Powell. Jermaine Powell, he's the man who will replace Gillard. Bernal Hobson get it. Hit it up to Jermaine Powell. Is it back? Hill trying to get around Rogers, unable to do so. Well, in favor of St. Paul's, they're going to have the throw. Power down the field, cleared again by Rogers. Doing some stout defending, robust defending for the most part. Turning is Freeman, trying to get past the defenders. There's 3 of them. And again, very alert off his line is Archibald, hitting that one long. Looking for movement from Samani Williams, but that's going to go into touch. Another throw in to St. Paul's. Kishore Phillip plays this one forward to Kalonji. Kalonji finds Malik, looking to return the pass, gets to Kalonji. Kalonji in some space, looking for support, looking for Thomas on the back post, and is unable to control it. It's him alone, and unable to reel that one in. Ball played long. Wilkes battling with Philip Amory with it. Can this be the chance that Village get to the end of this half? It's closed down by Petres and helped out by Thomas. Thomas finds Jackiel Leader. Leader turns, finds Kalonji, gets the return pass. Kalonji again assessing his options. And St. Paul's is just going to control it in midfield. Carrick Thomas is very wide on the right side. Using the width of the pitch is St. Paul's. Both wide wing players, they're using that space, but Keynes with it now. He's going to look long. Looking for Malik Clark. Good clearing header by Fleming. Down is Leader. Thomas. Getting around Rogers, using his pace. He's looking to run. That's what he has to his advantage. It's closed down by a very tough defender in Fleming. Not going to get around him that easily. So you have space, maybe with speed, but if it's going to be a close encounter, Fleming will defend and defend well. Thomas, not the most technically gifted players, but if he gets space to run, he's going to use his space and he's going to exploit it. Anthony Keynes to take a throw in here. Long one powered into the area, cleared by Wilkes. Tall man, controlled by Amri. Cuts very sharply. It's going to look to exploit the pace of Powell, but it's cleared by Uzal. It's quick off the line. Powell will just come on to the field. That will roll out for a throw in favor of St. Paul's into the 54th minute of play. As I suspected, a few minutes will be added, as we would have lost some time with the time that was added as well for the injury to Naeem Gillard. Petrus Williams looking long. Jackiel. Malik Clark. Kalonji gets the pass forward to Darren Thomas. It's cutting, crowded out by two defenders, and the foul goes against him. Tyran Hanley takes it, quickly turns. He's looking long. Kalonji Clark coming onto it. Tyran dispossesses him and goes all the way back to Jelani Archibald. Plays it calmly out to Fleming, and there is a bit of a push-off going out between Kalonji, and there is a fight that's on the field here, and this one has exploded into something that doesn't look good. This is not good for football, and a number of players should be red carded as it continues, as we see a player going down, taking a straight right, and it continues between Wilkes. Well, at the end of this, I don't think anyone will be left on the field. This doesn't look good. It has exploded into a fight, and trying to keep players on the bench here as this continues. It's not over yet. Still not over. Players still going at it. Not over yet. Oh, number of red cards I expect to be shown here. not sure how many players will be left on the pitch after this one, but a number of players showed. I will have to wait to determine who are these players red carded. After this, a number of St. Paul's players, Anthony Keynes appears to be one, Freeman appears to be the other. Well, Keynes and Freeman. Seems not to be done as yet. Freeman looking to continue.
Yeah, you done behind there. Are you behind there?
I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen, as this one has imploded really swiftly, and still awaiting to determine the players who would have received red cards. For certain, I saw Keith Freeman, Anthony Keynes. I'm not certain whom from the village team would have received red cards. Perhaps Wilkes. Don't know if it's the end of the half as yet. The referee has not indicated that. We're still waiting for it to be settled. But what I can say, there was a push-off that started with Kalonji and Wilkes. And at the end of it, a number of players got involved and would have thrown punches. And once that takes place, players should receive red cards. And I know for certain the referee went to Keith Roy and also went to Keynes, and those are the two that I knew who received red cards, and I'm not certain whom else would have received red cards. St. Paul's team, it's half time, and not sure how this one will continue, but the half has been brought to an end. It's 0-0 with players receiving red cards, two for certain from St. Paul's, and I'm not sure whom from Rams Village Superstars. The fourth official wouldn't have given us that information just yet, but we're going to take a break as this one has imploded, and not a good look for our football here in St. Kitts and Nevis.